Does it look, how does it look?
It looks like you are directing us in traffic from the future, is what it looks like. It looks like, yeah, you're like the main channel we log into as we're on our little space highway hoverboards. And you're like giving the news and the weather, even though we'll never feel the weather because like the atmosphere has been destroyed. You know, that's what I don't know. How does it look like a film noir in space behind you? I don't understand. When I move, if there's ever a moment where I'm like, oh, I miss it. I miss this apartment so much. I want you to remind me that there is a neighbor who I'm pretty sure shit in the dryer, right? The communal dryer, which I don't know. I'm sure I've talked about it here, but the only reason I know that is because of a passive aggressive letter from a neighbor who had no intention of going to the landlord, but your girl emailed the landlord immediately.
Took it into your own hands.
Yeah, when it comes to feces, I don't fuck around. Okay, it's not. That's above my pay grade, and that's definitely within the pay grade of my fucking landlord. Okay, so
it's in the job description. Yeah.
That I want you to remind me of that, but I also want you to remind me of the other day as I was getting my Imperfect Produce delivered. Special code this if you want. No ad, not sponsored, just an affiliate. It said it got delivered. Mm-hmm. But I just figured, okay, well, it's coming. No, it did not come. So later that night, I go on and they're like, oh no, it got delivered. And I go looking for it thinking, okay, well, sometimes it gets left at my neighbor's, you know, like it's a little confusing where I live. Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Tiny bit.
Because there are numbers in front of the doors. So
it might take a second, but you get there.
You get there. And as long as you have the address in your mind, you know, when you see the number and it matches up to what your mind is. I found my box of groceries opened and on top of the dumpster. So there are two options of what happened. Someone magically took the box in front of my door, even though they left all of the other mail, went through it and left it in the trash. Or my old man neighbor, who I'm pretty sure shit in the dryer. Okay. Relatively sure. Got it delivered, and then instead of looking at the address and delivering it just literally next door, decided to throw it away.
Wow. There are just a few going on here.
just a few things that I just want to remember. Even as I'm looking at palm trees, I just want to remember these moments because it's a reality.
I do have a few questions. One being, now, were there any vegetables that were scooped from the box, or was it fully?
I have no idea. What I do know is that there were vegetables and there were groceries inside, but they had been touched upon a hand of no known origin in COVID times, and they were on a literal dumpster in a apartment complex where someone took a shit in the communal, the one dryer. I just want us to remember these moments together. I just want us.
You know, if you're gonna open someone else's groceries, at least eat them. Yes. At the very least.
I mean, the fact that it was opened and then looked upon like, no, not for me, and I'm gonna take it to the trash when literally I am the trash. Okay, I'm parallel immediately. I don't even know what these words mean, but I'm in direct correlation to the trash. Just knock on mama's window, you know. Mm-hmm. But it's
maybe just place it right in front of the door.
Just leave it where it was, and maybe I would have come got it, you know. So, but it is what it is, you know. I take these blessings and I leave them up unto the Lord, and I move in my truth and my light, knowing that I gotta go.
These are.
I gotta go. I gotta go to a place with cameras. I gotta go. It is what it is. You know, you take what you take with what you take, and it's just a little bit of humble pie in a shit dryer on a dumpster. It's the name of my next album. I'm just really living it up here in Los Angeles. Hashtag influencer life. You know, hashtag goals. Hashtag
just girly things.
Woman Crush Monday or whatever. It's that, yes, I'm in fact living the dream. Sometimes dream feels a little bit more like a nightmare. Gotta be real. But welcome to What the Sweet Fuck. I'm Meghan Tonjes.
I'm Nicole Fody.
And this is where we talk about all things fuckworthy.
We sure do.
Welcome. What are you here for this week, baby?
So I am here for this cat. It's just a photo of a cat. Don't be alarmed. Okay.
Right.
It's just this cat.
Oh.
Just a cat sitting on the stairs.
What is the first of all, this cat looks done. Done.
I need to see like an x-ray, like the anatomy of this cat, because this further cements my opinion that cats are in fact a liquid.
I am just now taking in the legs being crossed because what I saw that wasn't covered by my chat box was the face. It's just, what is the opposite of microblading that someone would do to their face? Because I feel like that is what's happened here. We've contoured, we've carved out.
Oh yeah. Very contoured, very concerned.
If I walked in on this and I had enough time to take a photo, like this cat was this wasn't in the middle of something, I would be getting an exorcism pretty much immediately. Every week it's you and me showing each other some kind of fucked up animal. And listen,
what we deserve.
I'm gonna add to this trend, but branch off slightly.
Okay.
Which is, I wanted to send you this chair that Simone Garrett's made. And
I do love her.
It is for clingy pets that need to sit next to their owners all of the time. And I don't know who can relate.
Oh my God.
We have a clingy pet here.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
It's so pretty. I want it.
I love all of her builds, but this is especially like Warden needs it, is what I'm saying.
Yes. I just think that, oh my God, this little basket on the side. You know what I love? And I want a plus size edition as well. So when Simone starts mass marketing these, I need a few extra inches on the side before we get into a railing situation, because I might have a flashback to like high school, middle school, like those fucking desks with the goddamn thing attached that you have to like slide into. A fat kid nightmare.
Or maybe just simply separate the chair from the desk.
I promise you, I'm 15 years old. I can't be trusted with much, but I can be trusted with an unattached desk chair situation.
Also not convenient when you're on crutches either. I would also just like to note.
No. Not an accessibility fave. So just something, something to rethink.
Yeah. Put that in the bin, the idea box.
I just want a chair that puppies can sit next to me on and they can steal my warmth. That's what I'm willing to give. Okay, so this week I just wanted to briefly talk about a tweet that I saw shared. And it basically listed, now before we get into it, I don't know that most of this is spelled right and the math's incorrect. So I already know what level of hell this was generated in, but we're here on the internet, we're happening. And it says top 10 jobs kids want. And it lists like 10 jobs, lawyer, writer, athlete, teacher, TV presenter, doctor or nurse, filmmaker, actor, musician, singer, blogger, vlogger, and then at number 1, 34%, YouTuber.
Wow. And we're still on top. We're the most wanted,
When you add all that math up, does it make 100? Don't think so, but it's fine. Again, I'm not asking to see this.
They don't want to be
cited. Yeah, I'm not looking for the APA format. It's fine. We're whatever circle of hell we're in, we're here together. This person retweeted and if this tweet blew up, and they said, how depressing. Our society has failed to provide ambitious role models to our children. Now I read this and I was like, oh, the internet comes for us again. I looked at all these other jobs and I realized at some point or another, I've had to fucking be these things. Okay. I have I use had in the loosest term.
But you had to play the role of.
Yes. When I tell you this idea to like pare down what YouTubers are and what they can be based off of like the worst examples of the most controversial is a disservice, because the reality is there are a lot of people here who have done, created, shared a lot of really incredible or very touching things. And like this site is a little bit bigger. As someone who's coming from like 2006, there's a little bit more of a community, and there are things, whatever, you get it, you're here. Okay, so you use it, you understand the value of it if you use it as a tool, but also as a way to connect with other people.
I mean, these people also say like, you know, they're saying these things because the only YouTubers they watch are the YouTubers that they hate watch. So it's just like, you know, the blank Pauls of the world and the whoever's like crying on their kitchen floor,
the Sarah Mojos,
something transphobic, you know? So it's like at one point or at some point, you have to realize that YouTube as a whole is a lot bigger than just the 5 most problematic people on the site.
Yes, it is. The reality is, if you're looking to wear less hats and do less, don't do this one. Don't do it. Do not do it, because there are so many skills you have to like figure out on your own and over time, that again, all of these at some point you're crossing off. Lawyer, absolutely. Have I gotten more comfortable with contracts than I ever thought as a child? Absolutely. Writer, sure am. Teacher, see some of the comments you fucking leave. I feel like I feel like a goddamn teacher. TV presenter, actor, musician, blogger, all that. I mean, doctor, nurse, truly, when you can't get healthcare because of this goddamn country, being a freelance.
I know it's not on the list, but accountant, we're gonna have to add that to the list as well.
I would actually add more things to the list of, I mean, just every possible job you could think of, you will be. Every inconvenient thing you wouldn't want to do, you wish you could just pay someone to do or never had to do it at all. Yeah, you're going to have to figure it out in a fucking YouTube DIY tutorial or a TikTok that blows your mind after 35 years, or you're going to have to work it out.
That's the dream too, you know, like to be at a level where you can just pay people to do all those different jobs. But guess what? The reality is most of us got to do it all, you know?
Yeah.
Which also I'm okay with.
I mean, yeah, clearly I'm okay enough with it for right now to be doing it. So it's part of the package. And I think that, you know, again, it's a job that most people are not able to make a living doing this. There's just so many channels, and it's so distributed, and so many things can change what brings your viewers to what. And, you know, anyone that's had any kind of span of time on here, it's, you know, you're riding a fucking wave. You are riding a wave, just trying to pay attention to the wind to see where to go. But I would say I would also say it's interesting to me, like when we first started versus now, kids saying, I want to be a YouTuber. I cannot tell you how surreal it is to see that transition in such a short amount of time. Because when we started, it was not this
cool, no
known.
Absolutely not. It was like, what are you doing? I love reminiscing about old YouTube and like old internet, because it really was just super different than it is now.
It really was. It was a different place. We talk about this all the time on here, and even over on our patreon.com/whatthisweetfuck. But I've had so many realizations about stuff that I shared or I put out there that just felt very normal to sort of like share, or at least like a part of a community to do that. Like, I feel like we were having a lot more conversations through videos. Like that was a much more normal thing.
Video responses.
But like beyond video responses, like, yeah, we were used to kind of communicating that way. And then it became like real life shit. And then now it's like there's business parts to it, and it is a whole industry unto itself. It's wild. It is wild. But it's wild to see, I was gonna say it's wild in particular to see kids growing up now wanting to do this, because that was not even an option or a thought.
And we were making videos when a lot of them weren't even born yet. So I was just literally earlier today, I was going through.
Oh my gosh.
Do you ever just go to your video list and like rank it from like oldest to newest, just to like remember your first videos?
Yeah.
So like I went there, I'm just looking down, I'm like, this says 12 years ago. This was uploaded 12 years ago.
Yes.
It's going to be 13 years ago soon. And I'm like,
listen,
how did that much time pass?
I just passed 15 years. It is, again, a thing I don't think most of us even thought about getting into it is like, oh, this will be a big chunk of my life, or I'll keep doing this, or even doing this as a job was a whole other thought.
I didn't even think about the future.
Not at all. I was just in college and I was signing up for all of the websites and using, I mean, again, my username choice was not great and it was unintentional. I didn't realize you couldn't change that so easily years later. But for me, it was like another site that, like a live journal, but it was video format. And now, after you've been doxed and stalked enough, yeah, you start, once you experience the other side of it, you're like, oh, wait, I guess there is a reason why people don't tell everything that's ever happened to them in their life and their family. Oh, it's weird. This wasn't just like a diary between the people I like. It's also a diary for the people that hate me.
Like the
like a
phrase,
burn book.
Like to bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
I don't even think we could fit it in our mouths.
It's choking. It's I'll tell you what, quarantine has been a time, a lot of self-reflecting, and being very grateful because, I mean, truly none of the stuff that's happened would have happened this way otherwise. But I look forward to retelling some of those stories now with enough time passed that I'm not like sobbing and having, being triggering everyone in the middle of processing it. I'm really excited for that time of my life. And I think it's here.
Oh, bless us.
Yeah. I mean, if I could go back, I would do it again because, we met, you fell over a tree trunk into me. Mm-hmm. And thus began this romantic courtship. That's lasted all this time.
Yeah, I was just going to say, but would you do it again? So great preemptive answer to my question.
I mean, psychic, add it to the list. No, I realized that both the blessing and the curse of doing this, that we've done unto ourselves. And I'm very grateful for both of those realities because I've learned so much in my time here. And, wow, we did it. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. We're choosing who we are, and I think I found the perfect gif of what it feels like to be a YouTuber for so long.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Wait, where? Oh, here I am. It's Roy. It's me. I love Roy. That's how it feels.
Listen, move to LA, kids, follow your dreams, and then live in the valley where it's 1,000 degrees. It's just variations of hot.
What's really great about this GIF too is that all I typed was YouTubers.
I typed in YouTubers, and this is what I feel like every day of my life. Welcome to the show.
I see a little Mr. Oakley in the background.
I do see a little Mr. Oakley. Did you send that to me? Or yeah, you sent me a link of a video of us like Tyler on a live stream, Tyler and Corey on a live stream, and us like in the chat trolling and then trolling. I could not believe
I forgot that existed. This is another day that I was just like looking through old videos, and then I saw that and I was like,
for no reason. Who is soundly awake and why does anyone like him? I think he's a twink. I think he's a bottom. I think he is a bottom and he is a twink. So I guess it's been established.
No, we don't talk about.
I don't think you guys understand the level at which it's just been a lot of us trolling each other, and then everyone else's audience is growing. So, we've kept it here and we've kept it cute. And I'll always show up and troll Tyler Oakley any day of any year.
Always ready.
It's my favorite hobby.
Okay, you know who never hurts us?
I'll tell you, I've never been hurt by these BBs.
All right, we gotta take a quick respite because I definitely forgot to load this up on Ken's computer.
That's okay. We're going through a 2-factor authentication process right now.
Oh goodness, I don't even know what the password is. I have an important question for you.
What's your important question?
Do you have the password saved anywhere? Oh, it says incorrect email or password. Oh, I love us so much.
no.
You know? I don't know why it hates us so.
The new password is exclamation point.
Wait, are there any capitals?
There's not. Oh my God.
Mamma mia.
I'm making a funny edit and I'm gonna point to this story in a blurred out, bleeped out version of us doing this fucking password on the Patreon. Get
That
back
would
to
have
old
been
school YouTube.
Wonderful. However, it did work. So
Damn.
we're in.
I might still do it.
So we'd like to give a to Jeremy Shaw,
Jeremy Shawshank Redemptionist.
Joan
of Arcadia, Joan of my heart.
Shannon Lemon,
Shannon, la 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 la, so sweet, so tart, lemon.
and William Harvale.
And William, say no shit, Harvale.
We also want to thank Alexandra Eels,
Alexandra, wouldn't be in the ocean with you eels.
Big Girl Next Door.
A big girl next door, please move next door to me, except not here because my neighbor shits in the dryer.
Well, replace him, Cat Hart.
Cat, heart to heart, I just want to tell you that you're precious.
Elizabeth Geierman.
Elizabeth, I just want to wrap you in pearls like the little baby snowball you are.
Heather Snitch, Farrelloides.
Heather, shut the fuck up, dude. Snitch.
Jennifer Best.
Jennifer, please. We did it, Joe. Be best.
Cat Waterflame.
Cat just sounding like the boss in a Zelda game, Waterflame.
Roberto XS.
Roberto 3XL XS.
Robinson, Gisette Alejandro Massimiliano Cruz Gomez.
Robinson, hey.
And Stephanie.
And Stephanie.
We also want to thank all the BBs you see on the screen and the BBs you don't see who are ghost BBs. If you'd like to join them and us in the afterlife, please visit patreon.com/whatthesweetfuck.
Boo.
That's all we have for you today, aside from another episode on the WTSF channel. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers.
Oh my
girls,
God, look at the Lord.
Ladies and ladies.
Look at the Lord.
So subscribe over there for, more madness.
Please. Listen, Nicky is getting rid of What the Sweet Fuck on his channel because he is here to teach you languages now. He's here to fucking to teach his dog Spanish, to tell us cool little factoids, and to be goddamn adorable.
You're right.
And I get it, because all I've ever wanted for Nicky is for him to turn into like a linguistics science channel.
And I was always scared. And now I jumped into it because my views were so low. I didn't have anything to lose.